Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm out near Cache Creek, Colorado, up in the mountains south of Leadville. My elevation is... Siri, what is my current elevation?
It appears you're at 9,313 feet.
So I'm up there pretty high. It's kind of hard to breathe. Actually it's not that bad. When I hiked in with all my gear and everything, it was kind of rough, but I found a pretty cool spot out here. It seems like a lot of people prospect. What is this, a sign? What does it say? No digging past this point. Okay, I will not dig past that point. But this whole area here is full of holes in the ground. And if you look at these rocks on the ground, they're all rounded, which means that this was a riverbed a long time ago. And this is gold country, and there's lots of gold out here. Here's a little hole right here. I don't know how well that's coming up on the camera, but they're everywhere. I'm not gonna dig over here, but I am gonna camp over here. Found a little spot to camp the night, and it looks like a lot of other people have dug here. People aren't respecting the rules out here. Yeah, the first thing I gotta do is concentrate on getting my camp together, getting firewood and everything ready for tonight. And I might scout around for a better spot. This is kind of up on a hill, but I kind of like it. I could probably I'll just run my 550 cord from tree to tree and just have my tarp down like that, and then I can sleep under there, have my fire. There's no trees directly above me. This would be a perfect spot for a little fire. Maybe catch a fish for my dinner tonight, hopefully. And yeah, that'd be pretty good. So yeah guys, hope you enjoy the video. Alright, so I wanted to show you guys trucker's hitch and why it's really useful and good to know. So I have my 550 cord strung from that tree over to this tree. I'm going to hang my tarp on it to sleep under tonight. So I want to make sure it's really, really tight. So what I did, about 2 feet in from the tree here, I made just a loop in there, tied a loop in. Then I take this side here, the free end, and I run it through that loop. Okay. And then you just pull it tight. And I mean, I could actually see this tree moving that way. That's how tight this is. Like, this thing isn't going anywhere. And then I just pinch off the knot there and just do like two half hitches just to keep it there. Another alternating half hitch, why not? And if you want to get crazy, you could do just to be sure, put a knot in the free running end like this. Just like that. And because this is nylon, it does slip, but that knot right there isn't going anywhere. And it's super tight. So now that I've got that, I grab my tarp. Harbor Freight, I think it was 12 bucks. I think it's 9 by 12 or something like that, or 9 by 11. Here we go. I'm camping out by his home. There he is. Sorry, bud. I'm your neighbor tonight. All right, so I have my my tarp set up and everything. The only problem is this goes down on a hill like this. Now I could move the whole tarp over that way a little bit and flatten that a little bit, or I could just keep it where it is and make it comfortable. I found this tree over here, this dead tree, recently fallen tree, and I'm cutting off some padding. It'll be nice and comfy. I'm just taking some of these Get rid of the pine cones because I'm sure they wouldn't be too comfortable. It's like a mattress now. Oh, that's awesome. All right, time to get the fire going. Of course, it's important not to have anything above where you're gonna have your fire. I don't want the fire to be too close either, so I think right here is gonna be just fine. Actually, I'll dig a little hole, put rocks in the bottom, then I can have my fire on top of that. There's plenty of firewood all over the place. Like, pretty much everything I see here is dead. Shouldn't be a problem finding fuel for the fire. You always want to collect about twice as much as you think that you're going to need. That way you're not out in the middle of the night stumbling around looking for firewood or anything. All right, it's gonna drizzle. This bag's waterproof and everything in here is meant to get wet anyway, so that can stay here under this tree. That's fine. That's got my buckets, gold pans, my river shoes and stuff. So now I'm getting hungry, so what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna put on my river shoes. I'm gonna walk upstream. If I can find some fish, I'm gonna set up some snares. And actually, this looks, if there's fish, this looks like a pretty good spot. But yeah, see what I could get here. So right now I'm just looking for deep holes, shady spots, somewhere that a fish might be like to hide. And then we can determine how to catch them. There's a little bit of movement over there. Let's get a closer look. There's a little fish. Okay, little tiny minnow. But that means there's bigger ones around. There's another one over there. Maybe upstream there's a better spot. Those clouds are headed right this way. I'm just scoping out these little areas here. Little deep holes, like there's a little deep hole over there. If I could see a little trout or something swimming around in there, even frogs or whatever, that's gonna be my dinner. Hopefully. I don't want to spook the fish too much. Maybe there's an easier way over here. Sometimes if you throw a little bit of grass or crushed up bark dust onto the surface of the water, if there's a fish, he'll come up and he'll bite at it. And I'm not seeing anything in this one. It's either he's too spooked or he's not there. They're not biting. Okay. They're just drinking my blood today. Maybe 2 or 3 frogs would be all I need for dinner. But a trout, nice juicy trout would be great. I don't think I'm gonna have that luck. A couple other prospectors walking around out here. They were up here doing something. Digging, I guess. Pretty sure it was digging. You see all this quartz. Big pieces of quartz everywhere. A lot of moose crap. It's dangerous. Maybe there's fish over here. Let's take a look. I came from that way. So I found this stream here. Maybe good for fish. I got some 20-pound test fishing line here. Of course, it's reusable, so when I'm done with it, I can wrap it back onto this spool here. So let's try this, and we'll see what happens. Those clouds are moving in. I saw a little fish over here earlier, a little trout. Might be too smart for me, but maybe not. I don't know how many worms I'm gonna find. Ooh, there's a big spider. I wonder if he would work. All right, back at base camp here. No trout on the pole. That's disappointing, but it is what it is. Well, we only really have another couple minutes of daylight, and then the sun will be back behind the mountain, and it'll be dark in maybe 2 hours. I have everything set up for tonight, but I'm getting impatient, and I just want to do a little bit of panning. Yeah, let's see if we can get anything out of one of these holes here. Oh, it's clay. See that? Cold. There's so much clay in it that you have to break it up by hand. Well, I don't see any black sand, and this is my first panning in this kind of area. So I'm not sure. Let me get out of this freezing cold water. Holy shit, that's cold. I'm gonna have to invest in a pair of boots. Oh, look at my feet are purple. All right. I don't think there's anything in here. Just a little tiny bit of black sand. A couple of rocks. I don't see any gold. Nope. Down in there. Right, some firewood on it. Okay guys, so I want to show you what I brought with me to eat in case I couldn't catch a fish, which I couldn't. So I have my backup plan here. This is it's a bread that I learned how to make from Norwegian Bushcraft. A link in the description for his channel. And I forget the name, but it's pretty easy to make. I have some butter here. I just spread the butter around the inside. So we just take the mixture and pour some in. It's about half full, and then we just add water and mix it. Once it becomes a dough, then it's ready. So now we have like a dough ball here. So what we're going to do with this, something I haven't tried yet, we're going to wrap it around a stick and just roast it on the fire. So let's see if that works. Good. I got a stick. This is a green stick, just an aspen stick. So I'm going to take my dough and I'm going to roll it real thin, and I'm just going to wrap it around the stick, and I'm going to cook it in the fire. So let's get some more flames on here. I can also flatten it out and put it on a rock. That would work. Let's see if this works. This is the first time I'm trying this. Not done yet. Crispy on the outside and raw in the middle. Okay, so it's only been maybe 5 minutes, not even 3 minutes. And just touching it to the fire here, rolling it around. It's like, feels like bread. It smells real good. I think it's still a little bit raw in the middle, so I'm just gonna cook it for a little bit longer. I'm in no rush. I am out in the middle of nowhere. At about 9,300 feet elevation. Tomorrow's going to be a busy day at digging. I still have more of this bread left so I could have some breakfast. Maybe we'll find some gold. I think I also brought my metal detector. It's way back up at my car. So if I want to do some of that, I could go grab it. So hopefully you can see me. But yeah, I just wanted to show you how this bread kind of peels off this stick here. But it tastes just like sourdough bread. It's delicious. I don't know if it tastes so good because it's the only thing I ate today besides 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches before I left the house 4 hours away, or if it's just good. I don't know how long I'm gonna stay tomorrow, but I would like to get at least a couple, like a dozen buckets at least through my sluice box and show you guys some gold. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and if I see anything crazy happen during the night, I'll make sure I have the GoPro and my flashlight right next to me.